All right, so first question, what did you think of the crowd and atmosphere tonight? Was this the best environment you've played in front of so far, honestly, during your UConn career and overall college football career?
Yeah, I think so. I thought it was super cool that the fans showed up. Were loud all day. They were definitely a difference maker for sure. It was cool to see. Great environment. Definitely made this one special.
Yeah, could you talk about all the work, leading up to this game, obviously from practice, from, mentally preparing as well, and obviously, from everything from pregame just to now?
Yeah, it's a process for sure. I mean, I would go even farther back that the process starts in January. You're preparing for these bigger games, playing your best opponents. Now in November, we're getting wins. Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so, all the preparation, it was good to see it all, come out today and to get a win.
Yeah, how crucial is the coaching staff in helping you mentally prepare for these games, especially as big of games like this against Duke?
They're crucial. I mean, trying to get in with them as extra as any time that I can. Whether it's extra film or going over our own plays, just studying things, just trying to get an edge any way we can.
You've used your legs more effectively this season. Do you feel like your comfort and timing and deciding when to run have improved as the year's gone on?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. It's just sometimes the way the game plays out. I take it when it comes to me. Yeah, I mean, just going through my reads, and if it's not there, taking off and running. It's definitely a part of my game that, I've looked to make better, and I think today was pretty good.
Yeah, one of your biggest targets this season has obviously been Ray Mello. Obviously, a bunch of big catches today. Can you talk about your growth with him, throughout the season, leading up to this game as well?
Yeah, I mean, that growth, started when he first got here. You could tell he was a special player, and he's had a heck of a season so far. I think sometimes, it might be undershot because, Skylar's obviously breaking records, but Ray Mello's, just as good as a receiver. I mean, his route tree is, up there with, anybody I've ever played with. He's great after the catch, getting yards. So it was really cool to see him get over that 100-yard mark today in one game. And again, he's just a hard worker, so it was cool to see.
Yeah, when things got tight, late in the game, what was your message to the offense in those late drives?
Same message I always give to them. It's just one play at a time. I felt like, we didn't really stop, or they didn't really stop us. We stopped ourselves a couple times. We had, I think, a penalty one time, just a couple minor mistakes on our part. I thought we played well all day. So it was just one play at a time. Don't, try to do anything special. Just stick to our game plan and, let the game come to us and just make the play when it comes to you.
Yeah, can you talk about how the offense's confidence rises when the defense is able to make plays like that late in the game and help put you in a position to win games like this?
Yeah, I mean, anytime the defense is causing turnovers or making stops, obviously, that just adds momentum to the game for us as offense. And, they were able to do that tonight. 2 picks and then obviously the one to end it, that turnover there. So, when you're just feeding off each other, that's what we talk about, playing a complete game, both on offense and defense.
Yeah, can you talk about your relationship with the guy who just, said?
Scott. I can't say enough about him. Such a great player, better person. He's going to play in the NFL. He's going to play on Sundays one day, that's for sure. It's just a matter of what team drafts him. He's a heck of a player, and I got max 3 games left with him, so I'm going to, make the most of it for sure. Yeah.
Do you ever take a step back and think how crazy it is, how you Skylar, the whole team on that is rising sort of on that national scale and being, talked about on things like College Game Day this morning and, just on those national headlines. Do you ever take a step back and think how crazy that is?
Yeah, I try to. Just, because it is crazy, no doubt about it. But, at the same time, try to keep your head down, just keep working. Season's not over. So, it can be cool to take a step back for a second, look at, what we've been able to do thus far. But always keeping the main thing is that, keep climbing this mountain that we're climbing and try to finish the season the right way.
Yeah, and from your perspective, what did you learn about this group tonight against a talented Duke defense like this?
We can play with anybody. I've known that. We've known that. It was just a matter of going out there and showing it. So, just great to get that home win against an ACC team.
Yeah, and last question here: do you have a message for the fans who were able to show out tonight in such an important game like this, and really fill the rent out and obviously be loud and proud for their team?
Yeah, I appreciate it. It was made this one special for sure. Now we got one more, so hopefully we can pack it again, and end the season at home the right way.